This is the view I get every single day. You got the Indonesian flag right there. King of the hill, baby. King of the hill. Hey, bro. So I've been in Bali for the last 4 or 5 months, and for some reason it feels like it's been years. Choosing to make that leap and live here was the best decision I've ever made. When I actually came to Bali, I was planning on just being here for 2 weeks initially, and I had my flights booked. I was going to go to Spain afterwards, see some entrepreneur and business friends I'd met over there, and then after that I'd go to Turkey and probably see my family, because I'm actually half Turkish, believe it or not. After a week, I had the best time with the best people, and I got so close to such cool guys that I'd never experienced this type of connection before. And we were at a cafe, and it was actually the cafe that I had met the first friend during this trip, talking about how this is life, like this is real. Some guys couldn't believe it, some guys did, I did, and we all thought like, holy crap, we just want to live here. And I had these flights booked, I was planning to leave soon, and one of my friends was like, what do you have to go back home to? And then I paused for a second. That question, something clicked after that question, and I was like, wow, I guess I can stay here. So I canceled my flights to Spain, to Turkey, everywhere. Got barely any fucking refund for it. I spent like $800 on one of the flights, got $50 back, and committed to staying here. So we stayed in another villa for about a week. Then we moved to a hostel, and I moved to the coolest place because I found my best friend there. It's crazy how life works, you know? The right time and the right place. It feels like everything is spontaneous. And I met the person who would be my best friend. And I hadn't had a connection like that with anyone back in my home country, back in Australia. So this isn't to say that everyone is going to get this sort of feeling, but for me, this is how it felt. I've realized that the connections that I've made in these last 4 to 5 months have been unlike anything I've ever experienced back home. Back in, well, not home, because this is home now. There's never been any experience like it. I could never actually say that there was someone I was willing to die for. A brotherly friendship, a friend so close to me who I'd connected with so deeply that I was willing to die for them. And now I have that. Now I'm feeling so free to connect with more people. And I really came to the realization that in life, it's not about, you know, money or about possessions or about women. It's about people. It's about the community. And I've gotten a really good taste of what it's like in the last 4 to 5 months. I met brothers, we go on trips together, trips south to Uluwatu, trips to Kintanami, to these beautiful places that felt like paradise. And this is life. Just so you know, I came from working in a warehouse for a year straight. I used to work 6 days a week, overtime, hammering away, working in a dull, brain-dead job inside a warehouse. And every day at work, I would look out. Before work ended, I would take my forklift and I would drive just outside the entrance to the warehouse, and I would look at the sunset as it was going down. I'd look at that sunset every single day, knowing that I'd missed most of the beauty of life, missed out on it. Took the experience and paid my dues so that I could know what it is that I don't want to live, the life that I don't want to live, and take the leap. So I'm going to share this with you because I figure it'd be something to look back on. Being that I'm only 19, to see where I come from, the decisions I've made, the big life decisions I made, and moving to Bali has been one of them. I'm going to share a journal entry that I made today. It's been 137 days that I've been in Bali. These past 4 months have been a blessing. I've grown 10x the amount I would have in years if I stayed in Melbourne. God bless my luck and life's spontaneity. May more blessings compound exponentially. After meeting certain people and having several life-changing moments, I felt like I've changed my personality once a month at least. I look back at myself 3 months ago in the first month I was here in Bali, and I look at him like a baby. So much has happened. This is what I feel like happens because so many people who don't live in alignment with their purpose, they look back after 3 months of the year or when the year's almost over and they say, oh shit, where'd all that time go? That's if you're not living in alignment with what you want to do. You get scared by the fact that the time is winding down. The time keeps on moving and you're standing still. On the other hand, if you live in alignment with your purpose, self-improvement as a part of your life, living with masculine drive, like the ultimate person you want to be like, you do so much in such a short amount of time. I'm surprised it's still 2025. It's a big difference between people who feel scarce with time and feel like, bro, time's not moving fast enough. I'm just moving faster. I've realized I'm like a big ball of energy and I'm connected to the ultimate source, this higher power that we all are connected to, that we all live through. I envision myself as like a big ball of light and it's just getting bigger and bigger and brighter and it affects everyone around it. That's the biggest life-changing image that has entered my mind. The fact that I am a source of light for others, I'm a source of energy for others, and I'm a source of love for others. And that's limitless. This is the biggest realization I've come to after being here for 4 or 5 months. And I'm fucking excited, bro. I'm excited for what the future has to come. I'm excited for the impact I can have on others, especially on men doing what I do. Not only transforming their bodies like I have done mine, but also their entire outlook on life. That excites the crap out of me. If you feel like you're in a spot where life is the same, traveling does a lot. Opening your world, stepping out of your box, that's a must do if you want to see the other side of life. Something I deprived myself of for years. First, it was depriving myself of experiences and challenge. I was a fat, obese motherfucker. I would not do anything but sit on my laptop watching YouTube, gaming, doing that for literally my entire childhood. Deprived myself of social connection with friends. I never had a best friend. I found my best friend in Bali, of all fucking places. Not in my school, not in my neighborhood, in Bali. A wild trip to who knows where could do the exact same for you. That's what I've found. Your life can turn 100% in a completely different direction to where you thought it would. And I want you to embrace it, just like I was able to embrace it. Because the thing is, I wasn't ready for this. And no one's ever ready for these changes. Even do simple things. To get in the gym, start a new diet, start a new business, start a new job. No one's ready for these things. This is all forced, but forced growth leads to a new identity, and that new identity can take you places. If you get anything out of this video, from what I've shared, it's to leave no more lost potential. I see the potential in you, bro, and I know you can do it. Just know I believe in you. And if you feel like this video could help anyone you know, share it with them. Leave no more lost potential, brother.